What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dudes Who Bet Sports. Welcome back to another show, another week here as we keep on covering college football. If you have not been to the website yet, go check it out now. New version of the website just launched, so a lot going on this morning, Papa Dude. But somehow, some way, they released a new version of the website, but the website didn't have to go offline. So that was crazy.
Well, that's very interesting.
I know. I don't understand how that happened, but
I don't either. We kept waiting for it and it never did.
I know.
I thought maybe it hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, I know. It was weird. But anyway, no, it is up. So like I said, a new version of the website is up. It just focuses on the site, or not the sites, but the pages that are important, which are the free picks pages. So
exactly.
Whole new look there. So anyway, we got that going on today. Like I said, we're going to preview some football today as well. All right. Do you want to just get ready?
AC problems?
No air conditioner right now. Thankfully, though, it's not bad.
Yeah, on the hottest day of the year.
It's gonna get bad, yeah. But as of right now, it's still fairly cool in here. So,
yeah. But the good news is, it's getting in the 80s tomorrow. Kind of mid-80s. It's going to feel like spring tomorrow.
Yep.
And going to get down in the high 60s at night, which is a total change for us. It has been, I don't know. We gripe about this every year. It does this every year. I don't know what's unusual.
Yeah.
It's late July, early August, and then August coming up, but it's always this way. So
it's always bad. So it's just one of those things. Yep, exactly. All right, let's get to it. ACC Big 12. That's what we're talking about today. If you missed last week, we did go over the SEC and the Big 10. So we're getting there. I'll put it up on the screen here. We'll go alphabetical order through this monstrosity of a conference when it comes to how many teams. My goodness, there's so many teams in this conference. We'll try to get through them. And we'll start with Boston College, a team that is fairly boring. They have lost their quarterback to Florida State. Listen, this is always a team that's winning 6-7 games.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know about this year. What do you think?
You took the words right out of my mouth. They always win 6 or 7. There's about 5 teams in this conference you can say that about.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest conference as far as geography.
Yeah.
I mean, the Big Ten kind of is too, with Oregon and Washington and USC and UCLA coming to the Midwest. But my goodness, you got Stanford. They're a duck out of water in this. You got California. It's just weird, isn't it, that they are in this conference? So
you almost forget it.
Yes, it's just I don't like it at all. And I bet you if you ask them, they don't like it either. They just didn't have a choice. They had to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think they may slip a little bit. Boston College, I don't think we need to spend a whole lot of time on them. What's the line?
They are 5.5. Over under is 5.5.
I'm going to go under. I'm going to go 5.
Yeah, I went under as well. So here's kind of a thing, and we'll go on to Cal, and I'll mention it with Cal as well. If programs like Cal, Boston College, just throw in some like Syracuse, maybe not so much this year, but in the future, Pittsburgh, Virginia, I just kind of feel like if they get a good Wake Forest, if they get a good player, they're going to be gone. It's going to be a one and done. And so, like when you look at Cal, who we'll talk about here next, they're another one that their line's at 5.5. And they lost. They had good players last year at certain spots. They've lost them all.
Yeah. You make a great point. I was going to say that about Cal for sure.
Yeah.
There's Boston College. Their quarterback's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he was a bright spot of the team for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's he do? He leaves.
Yeah.
And he went to Florida State.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why. Yeah. Florida State's got a lot more money to give him. That Boston College was able to do.
And that's what, like, when you talk about Boston College, it's like that's a perennial 7-5, 8-4 type, right?
Yeah.
And I just don't know. I don't know what that's going to look like long term for them.
No. They're going to slip to 5-7, 4-8, probably just the opposite.
I'm afraid you're right. Yeah.
So you go out and you kill yourself getting these good players, and they stay a year and go on for the bigger money. And that's why this sport's on the verge of sucking and collapsing. They've got to do something.
Yeah.
So I think it's really going to affect these types of teams, no doubt about it. Yep.
So Cal 5.5 for them as well. What do you think?
I've got them. When you look at what they lost in the transfer, the portal, you know what, they won like 6 last year, 6 or 7. They were competitive. They're well coached. I've got them at 4, so I'm going under.
I'm with you as well. I think they go under as well. And again, it's kind of like what we're talking about. It's going to be hard for these teams, and you know, like their running back, who is supposedly, you know, very good. He was very good at Cal. He's going to start at Oklahoma. Well, I mean, you would think he would do some damage at Cal with a healthy season. So, but he's not there. So,
well, Oklahoma's thinking he's going to be a superstar.
Exactly. And you take, there's just not you take a player like that off of Cal.
Yeah.
If he truly is a star, I mean, what can you do?
If he's healthy, now he's coming off a bad knee injury. I think it was a knee. So you never know. But if he's fully back to health, they're raving about him. They think he's going to make them so much better at running back. So, if he can play at OU, like you said, think what he would be at Cal. So that's a significant loss.
And sometimes, they're all great in the offseason until they get out there. So we'll see. The offseason in college football is kind of like the 3 weeks leading up to the Kentucky Derby. Every horse looks amazing until they get out on the track and run the actual race.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one team that's not crying is Clemson, and they look like major standouts in this conference.
They look like they may be back real close to what they've been in the past. The quarterback that, everybody's on him when he was young, he had a great year last year. Everybody thought he was going to be good. He stumbled around a little bit early in his career, as young players do, and now he's matured, and he had a great season last year. They've got some tough games. A fascinating opening game of the season with LSU. Is that not going to be – that's going to tell us a lot about both.
Yeah.
Both teams. It's at Clemson, so you have to think they're going to win. If LSU goes in there and beats them, then suddenly LSU may be better than Clemson. But you can't ever tell for sure on these first games. They don't have Miami on the schedule. Their schedule's kind of bookended here. We've got Clemson to start it and at South Carolina to end it.
Yeah.
And those are both non-conference games. South Carolina's beat them, 2 years in a row, I think?
Yep.
So that's interesting. They got to go to Georgia Tech, a team that I'm kind of high on. They got to go to Louisville. It's not easy to go there. They got SMU at home. What's the line? 10.5?
9.5.
Oh, easy. Over.
Yeah. So it depends on the book that you're looking at. It looks like DraftKings has them at 9.5. MGM has them at 9.5, but you got to lay minus 200. And then if you bet at Bally Sports, if the line is 10. So it's a fluctuating line, but 9.5 at most places you can get them. I think if you get a 9.5 line, you have to go over.
I do too.
I just don't. I get like you read off some games, and it's they could lose those games, but this is not a team that shouldn't. I mean, they should win 10 games.
Yeah, I don't think they're losing the conference. I think they'll have to really mess up to lose a conference game.
Yeah.
So that gets it down to LSU and South Carolina. If they win one of those, and they can slip up somewhere in the conference and win 10.
Yep.
So I really think they're pretty good. I think they're really good.
I think this is a good point, and I do remember this. Kevin B said, remember when we thought USC, LSU were both good last year because of the first game, and if you've forgotten about that game, they played it in Vegas at Allegiant Stadium, and USC was able to win. It was a very tight game, and USC was able to pull it out late, and everybody was like, all right, USC's back. LSU's still maybe pretty good. They were both just, by the standards of those programs, they were both just average, if not below average.
Yeah.
So, Notre Dame, Texas A&M was a game early in the season. Now, Notre Dame did obviously turned out to be very good.
Yes,
but I think everybody kind of wrote A&M off a little bit after that game as well. And turned out Notre Dame was just pretty good. And A&M was just okay.
I think it's very interesting that this game is at home and not on a neutral site.
So usually, I say usually, it feels like lately Clemson's played Georgia in Atlanta. Yes. Right. Yeah. And so, it is.
So this means next year or the year after, they'll be going to LSU.
Yeah. Exactly.
That I was really shocked when I saw this game was at home, because a lot of times on the opening weekend, these intersectional games between these powers are at a neutral site.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference also, Kevin, on USC and LSU were at a neutral site. This was not. This is a home game. So,
I mean, look, if I'm confident in saying if LSU goes and wins the game, they're pretty good.
They're damn good.
Yeah, because of it on the road. Yeah,
I think Clemson's back. I do. They're loaded.
They should be pretty good. There's no doubt about it. So look, I think this is. I'll go ahead and say it. I mean, I have Clemson winning the conference, and I think they should do it fairly easily. I would be out of the major four. I would be shocked if Clemson doesn't win this one. That would be the one that would just be like, really? I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, so that'll be a surprise. We don't know. Somebody may get hurt.
Yeah.
That would be the thing, so.
Another thing about these early season games, with the playoff that we have now, and it's going to expand eventually. These early season games aren't quite as big as they used to be.
No, you can lose and be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to the school everybody talks about for football, and that's Duke. Great season last year. Yes. Lost their quarterback, but got perhaps a better one, right?
Could be.
Are we buying into Duke? They're at 6.5.
This guy was good.
Yeah, Mensa was very good at Tulane. Yeah,
I think their whole season revolves around 2 non-conference games.
Okay,
see if you see where I'm going here. They got to go to Tulane,
and again they have to win.
Yeah, and then they have Illinois at home. Okay,
I mean they got to split them. I think.
Yeah, but if they can win them both, then they may win 8.
Yes,
that's possible. A lot of people didn't realize they won a lot of games last year. I think they won 9. For Duke, that's like a national championship in football.
Yeah.
This is a very difficult place to win in football. So I think it's a great job. They're obviously coached well. So the quarterback, I think, is really good. And I really think I've got them at 7, but I could see them winning 8 pretty easy. They've got Clemson on the road. Who cares? They're not going to be Clemson at home, so you just want to go play them on the road and get beat.
Right, yeah.
And they've got to go to North Carolina, which is going to be an interesting team to watch. That's fascinating when we get to talk about them.
Yeah.
And I think Georgia Tech's going to be pretty good. They've got them at home, but see, there's no Miami on there. There's no Louisville. There's no SMU. The schedule's right. If they're good and this kid comes through at quarterback and they can at least split those 2 non-con games, I think they can win 8. So I'm going over.
Yeah, I went over 6.5 as well. This is a team that they seem to just they did lose some guys, but they kind of replaced them better than you would think Duke would replace them. And if you remember, they got Mensa like immediately. So that deal was in place, and it tells me they had a little bit of money to go get him. So look, I think for this season, at least, they're in a better situation than Boston College or Cal. And that's kind of the swing. I know maybe they don't even play each other every year, but that's kind of the swing games, like that middle group who out of, Virginia and Duke and Boston College and Cal, who's going to be the 7 and 5s? Who's going to be the 5 and 7s?
All right.
I think it's Duke going to be above. So I'm with you. I went over 6.5 as well. Interesting team, a pivotal season for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Florida State, that's next here. Of course, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. An epic collapse, a terrible football team last season.
Yeah.
A lot of new guys.
Never seen it.
No, and sometimes a team like Florida State, let's say they go 4-8, and you go, well, there were 5 games. It could have flipped, and they would have been 8-4.
Yeah.
This was a 2-10 team that most of the year looked like a 2-10 team.
After a 13-1 season.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
Tons of new guys.
They missed out on the quarterback, which was the biggest disaster they had. They're not the only ones. Everybody thought that guy was good. He's terrible.
Can I stop for I want to say this for a second. Yeah. So every fan bought into the Clemson thing because you'd seen him once against Notre Dame. He played great.
Yeah.
I don't blame any fans for thinking he was going to be good at Clemson.
No.
Every fan knew he was not, and we're talking about the big stinko is what we call him. Mm-hmm. Every college football fan knew this guy wasn't very good going forward. Yeah. Why did all these teams continue to give him money? It's a crazy thing.
I can't figure that out.
Yeah, because I think everybody knew last year, they got him. They're not going to be very good.
Where did he go? Where did he go from Clemson?
He was at wasn't he the one that was at Oregon State? Wasn't he? Yeah.
He wasn't very good there. And why would Florida State suddenly think they could make it? I guess it was the size and everything, but he just had no speed. He couldn't get away from anybody. That was where their whole season went wrong, I think, when they picked him up instead of somebody else.
He reminds me of like the pro version of Jamarcus Russell.
Exactly.
Where
they look alike.
He had the measurables, and then it was like weird. I don't know. Yeah.
Kevin's right. He wasn't bad at Oregon State, but they didn't need him to do much. So
he that was definitely the best version of him for sure.
What a flop.
And now you get Castellanos from Boston College, who I think is pretty good, but I don't think he's like a amazing turn around the program difference maker. You know what I'm saying by that?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're saying, but he is an upgrade.
Yeah, for sure.
And if there's enough talent around him, I mean, they've got some players down there.
Yeah.
It's just, can they mesh it all together? Their schedule is pretty tough. They got Alabama. I think it's at home. They got Miami at home. They got Pitt. So they play a really difficult non-conference schedule.
They do.
They got to go to Florida.
Yeah.
As well. So you got Miami, Miami, Alabama, and Florida on there. And then you got to tackle the ACC, which isn't, it's great, but they've got Clemson that they got to go to. Mm-hmm. What's their line? I'm gonna guess 6.5. What is it?
It is 6.5. You got it. Yes.
That's tough, but their schedules. I got them at 6, and I'm going to stick with that.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't see how they're going to improve with that schedule.
I don't either. I think they're right on the border of 6 and 6, 7 and 5. I mean, I think they're not going to be 2 and 10.
No, they're going to be a little better. Now the question is, will 6 and 6 save his job?
Right.
I doubt it.
I don't think so. I think he's got to win like 8, maybe.
Probably. And that's probably not fair, but
it's probably reality.
No, I think it's reality. Yeah.
I don't know. I've got him like I would, if you made me bet it, I'd probably go under.
He's a lot like Venables at OU. He's had one good year at Florida State.
Yeah.
Now his was better than Venables, but not by that much. But Venables hasn't gone 2 and 10 either.
Yeah.
2 and 10 is bad for Florida State.
It's certainly surprising.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't see how it's all going to work out, and they're going to be significantly better.
Yeah.
I was talking to. I'll take that back because I said, significantly better from 2 and 10 would actually be 6 and 6, right? Yeah. Or 7 and 5. So they could be significantly better. And
coming from 2 and 10,
yeah,
that's a 4-game improvement.
Yeah. All right, so Georgia Tech.
We're talking Florida State.
Right. Exactly. Georgia Tech next. They had it was just a I don't know how you would describe that season, an exciting season, right? I mean, they were in so many exciting games. Nearly had a special season last year. Oh, should have beat Georgia last year. We'll say that.
Won everything but the game.
Yeah, exactly. Was kind of the first team to show us that Florida State wasn't very good as they beat them in the opener. So it was a good season really for Georgia Tech. What do you think this year?
Well, I want Kevin to tell me why they're going to fall off the face of the map because I don't see it.
Kevin says they're going to fall off this year. Yeah, they've got a lot of guys back.
Your quarterback, I love this guy.
I think
he's one tough son of a gun.
Yes.
I have never seen a guy take more of a beating than he did in that Georgia game. He got an obvious targeting that about took his head off, and they didn't call it.
Right.
I was never so damn mad in my life when they killed him.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he just got up, bounced up like a rubber ball. He is a tough player.
Yeah.
They won 7 games with the toughest schedule in the world last year. They don't have that this year.
Yeah.
No Clemson, no Miami. They're well coached. They don't have SMU. A couple of key games for them. Again, one of them's a non-conference game. They got to go to Colorado.
Yeah, it's a huge game for both teams.
It is, and we don't know what Colorado is. By the way, when we get to Colorado, we got to talk about some stuff.
Okay.
So, we got to talk about Deion.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw any of the interviews, the press conferences. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. So we got to talk about it when we get there.
Okay.
If they win that game, they got at Duke. That's pivotal. That's one of those games you talked about. Who wins that game? Whoever does moves up.
Yep.
North Carolina. No, that's North Carolina State. Another one, pivotal. They got Clemson at home. That's a game that Clemson could slip up on.
Good.
Probably
won't.
And they play Georgia, and I'm telling you, I don't know how good Georgia is. Their schedule's easy. That's why I picked them as high as I did. What's the line? I'm going to guess 6.5.
7.5.
Ooh, that's a little tough.
Yep.
I was hoping it was 6.5 or 7.
7.5. Yeah.
That is really tough. That makes that Colorado game so pivotal.
Yep.
I'm going 8.
I went 7.
7's a good season for them.
I know, and I just feel like that's who they are. I think they get to 7-5. I think they'll be a team that you'll look and go, they could have went 2-10. They could have went 10-2. They ended up going 7-5.
Yeah, and I wouldn't argue with you on that. Under 5, I will be shocked if they're under 5.
If they go under 5, I would be very surprised. Now, I can't say I would be shocked because it's not a perennial power.
Stuff can happen. Stuff can happen. It can go wrong.
Yeah.
A key player gets hurt. They don't have the depth to replace him. And sometimes I will just say this. You fall in love with a quarterback and you overrate a team. Because I like this guy. He could play for me anytime.
I think there's a difference between I like him and I think he's great. I think he's tough. And sometimes you describe somebody that's tough because you can't really say they're great. You know what I mean?
I like their offense.
They do run an offense that seems tough to stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what? They run the ball a lot. He does. He could get hurt.
Yeah, if he gets hurt, who knows? Yeah.
But if you take a shot to the head like he did and he didn't get hurt, hell, Tua'd be in a coffin by now. Probably.
That's true. All right, let's go to Louisville next. 8.5, the over/under for Louisville. Another transfer quarterback coming in, Miller Moss, this time from USC. A guy that got benched last year.
But then he came back, didn't he, and played pretty well?
Maivia was the quarterback when they.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that they ever really played well, but what do you think?
That's the question mark.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of a target on their back because they're rated really high. I think they're going to be really good. I think they'll be good.
I think they're going to be good. I don't know about the quarterback this time around.
No, I don't either. That's the question mark. Yeah. Louisville, Dennis says they're already sick of his mouth.
Yeah. When he got worse. under Lincoln Riley. And that has me worried because I could say all the bad things I want about Lincoln Riley. You rarely see a quarterback get worse under him.
No, he's the quarterback guru.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got Clemson at home. I don't see it. One thing that's helping Louisville, they've got that tough non-conference game every year with Kentucky.
Yeah.
But they passed them by.
Yeah.
I think they're a lot better than Kentucky is.
Yes.
That's a game they would usually lose. But now it seems to me like they're better than Kentucky. So that helps them. Their schedule, like they say, have Clemson home, big game there for them. They got to go to Pitt. You can slip up at Pitt.
They probably will.
They got to, they got to go to Miami. They got to go to SMU. That ain't easy. They could slip up at Vatech. 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
I got them at 8.
I have them 8-4. I went under. I don't have a lot of confidence quarterback.
No, that's the problem.
I don't have a lot of confidence that they'll go win a game like at Pitt. So like I could totally see Louisville upsetting Clemson and then losing at Pitt or at Virginia Tech or both.
That kind of happens to them.
Yep.
They're a good, solid program though.
I'm not going to be shocked at all if they win 10 games and maybe they're even in the conference championship. It wouldn't shock me, but I just lean towards more they're going to be like 8-4.
Yeah, but they're solid.
I think they'll be competitive. I think they'll be in all these games. I just worry that they're not quite good enough. And I don't think they're good enough at quarterback. They weren't great at quarterback last year either. They really have never been since Lamar. They really haven't been great at quarterback. So I don't know. I think Miller Moss has some talent. I just don't know what they're going to get out of him. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it will be.
I'm really not high on this quarterback at Miami either. We'll talk about Miami next year. They spent all kinds of money to go get Carson Beck. I don't know if that's the guy I'd want to spend a lot of money on. I did not think he had a very good season at all.
I don't see Georgia crying because he left.
I don't think Georgia cared a bit. So
they'd have kept him.
That being said, they're very high on Miami, 9.5.
They're always high on Miami.
I think it's insane. I think it is. I think it's a significant downgrade at quarterback.
Yeah. I
think this coach is weak. I think they're good at recruiting. I don't know. I don't see it with Miami.
No, he's a really good recruiter.
Yeah.
But he hasn't won with great talent anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't win much look what's happened at Oregon since he left. They were like 9-3, 8-4 there, and Lanning's got them undefeated and 10-1 and whatever. Now their non-conference schedule is really key game right off the bat. Notre Dame.
Yeah, they're not beating Notre Dame.
If they beat Notre Dame, okay, well then we're going to have to change everything we're saying.
I don't see any way it's an early game. They're on the road, so maybe they can sneak up on them and beat them. But I don't think they're as good as Notre Dame. I don't think it's close.
No, I don't either. Yeah. I don't think they've got enough class to beat Notre Dame.
I don't think they're good enough.
If Notre Dame's quarterback comes through too.
Yeah. And that like I said, early season game.
Oh, yeah, they could lose. They could go down there and lose.
But I don't think they will.
And they could go down there and lose, and then Miami turn right around and lose to some dumbass team the next week.
Right.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They got Florida. Now it's at home, but
toss up.
I think Florida could beat them.
Totally could beat them. Yeah.
They got Louisville at home. I could see Louisville beating them.
I definitely. Yeah.
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 You got to go to Florida State. They got to go to SMU. They got to go to Pitt. There's a game they'll lose. They lose those kind of games. There's one every year they lose.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they did last year.
Yep. They went to Syracuse.
Made and who did beat them?
Syracuse. They went to Syracuse, got beat.
Yeah, they were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And lost.
Yeah.
With arguably a better quarterback than what they got now.
They're going to have to be better. They're going to have to be a lot better.
I'm going under. I got them at 9.
Yeah, I went under 9.5 as well. I'm not buying that team at all. I'm not buying that team at all.
No.
All right, let's keep going. North Carolina State next. Another one of these teams. You kind of throw them in that group that we've been talking about. The only difference is they've been a little better.
A little better.
What do you think of the outlook on them this year?
They tailed way off last year for them.
Yep.
I've always thought they were very well coached. Has he been there too long? Maybe. Sometimes, when you're really a good coach, you stay too long. Yeah. The message gets a little low. You settle into that 8-win season. They were 6-7 last year.
Yeah.
They're usually 8-5, 9-4. What's the line on them? Like 6.5?
6.5, exactly.
I don't want to spend too much time on them. I got them at 6.
Yeah, I have them at 6 as well. So I would go under. That's not one I would bet, though. I don't ever really know what they're going to do.
They are well. And again, these swing games, they got to go. Once they go into North Carolina and they're 6-5 or 6-5 going into that game, the game's at North Carolina, the last game of the year, they could win that.
I mean, I think what we learned in the ACC, it is a crapshoot with these middle ground teams.
It is.
And there's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's the problem. You got some elite at the top. Well, not so much this year.
There's a group of about 10 of these teams that they could beat anybody. I mean,
you might count all of them, but the top 2 or 3.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're all the same, pretty much.
Let's go to this one. And this is the one that I think is a mystery. North Carolina. I look at the roster. I don't think it's a very good team.
I think the number one issue they have is they don't have a quarterback.
That's what I think.
And I don't care who you are. It's going to be fascinating. I think most people think he cannot relate to college players. And I don't know that. I just don't know. I mean, what we've seen of him, you just don't know. So I think a lot of it depends on how much do you think coaching matters and how quickly did he put together a roster and can he relate to the players? It's just a crapshoot. This one, it's good, Rob. Yeah.
But everybody's making the girlfriend jokes in the chat.
Yeah, but it's females, Rob.
Right. Yeah. It's not males.
Guys don't really care about that. So the schedule's not that hard.
Yeah.
They've got an early game. And again, there's some interesting non-conference games in the ACC that's going to make or break a team. They got TCU.
Yeah.
What if they win that?
It's a big game. Yep.
Because TCU's, they're decent. So they beat them, and so But again, the swing games are going to make the difference. I guess they're 6.5, right?
They're 7.5.
I'll go under.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a disaster. I do, because people are acting like, oh, this guy didn't lose. I've saw him lose a lot when Tom Brady left.
Yeah, I didn't do too well when Tommy Boy left.
I mean, when I watched those last couple of teams he had up there were no players, and they look like it.
Yeah, it's like
I don't buy it. I don't think they'll be very good. He has no proof at all that even if he was doing fantastic still in the NFL, he has no proof he can do that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody just forgets he was just a so-so coach everywhere he was until he got to New England and Tom Brady came along.
Yeah.
It's the players, people. It's the players. So.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I think he is a good coach, but I mean,
I do too.
You have to have players, and I don't know. I just expect a 6-6 type of 7-5 maybe.
Yeah, I think he's a fantastic coach. He won. Brady, of course, was exceptional, but he had other players that were they were good, obviously.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of studs.
Yeah.
He didn't have a stud running back very often.
No.
Those wide receivers were really solid, good players.
Mm-hmm.
He won with guys, and he got them to play at their maximum ability, and he's a great coach. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But he ain't got Tom Brady at North Carolina right now. So,
and at the end of the day, it's North Carolina football. It's really tough to win there. We know that.
It is.
I mean, in my lifetime, Mac Brown is the only guy that's had success at North Carolina, and he did it twice.
He did it twice. Yeah, that's how good a coach he is.
When Mac Brown has not been the coach of North Carolina during my lifespan, or at least my memory of North Carolina football, it has been average to below average.
Exactly.
So, good luck. I'm not buying it. I'm going under.
Not yet.
No.
And he's 73. How many years you got to build?
I'm just not buying it. I
think it's the weirdest hire ever.
I think it's a bunch of old guys that went in and said, okay, we'll run this like the NFL. And they didn't realize that most legitimate programs are running things like the NFL. You know, he went out and got the freaking, what's his name? Can't think of his name now, to be the GM. And he's an old NFL GM. Hell, he's on VEASAN. That was his job for a long time. I can't think of his damn name now. But anyway, they went out and got him. And I think they kind of think they're going to outsmart everybody. And I don't see it.
I will say this. If it does work, I think it's going to be cool to watch it.
Yeah, no, I think
it's really interesting.
I think it's interesting, even if they're bad, how it goes. Like I think the worst, like if Dennis's prediction is right and he expects so, that'd be the worst outcome. I want it to be bad or really good. Because if they're just so, then it'll just be so to watch. So we'll see what happens.
I'm going to watch the first game. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah. That's it. Sorry, Rob. You got it. Michael Lombardi. He's been on VEASAN for as long as I can remember, 4, 5, 6 years at least.
Maybe they got confused and thought it was Vince Lombardi.
Yeah, exactly. And so he was on with Stormy. And
Stormy Daniels?
No, not Stormy Daniels. But anyway, and they've kind of just been changing out hosts ever since he left. But anyway, he left to do this. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, he hasn't been a GM in a while. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just think it's a weird situation.
It is.
I don't like it.
Very strange.
Yeah. All right. The Pitt Panthers are next. Another one of those middling ACC teams. What do you think about them?
Pretty tough schedule. I don't want to spend much time on them because we've already talked about these kind of teams, and it's the same thing. They don't have a quarterback. I think they're going to drop. I would say again, we're looking 6.5, 6.5 for the line.
6.5.
Under.
Yeah, I had them 6 and 6 as well. They're just a weird team. It's just the only way you could really describe them. All right, SMU next on the list here, a team that had not a miracle, but a great run last year. All right, what do you got there? They're 8.5. They've got a lot of players back. You look at the schedule; it still seems pretty light to me. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I think this guy does a really good job.
Yep,
I do.
Yep.
Quarterback's back. What did they win? 11. Yeah, made the playoffs. Played well. They got a couple of interesting games. They played Baylor in the non-conference. They got them at home. You know what? That's a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got to go to TCU.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 really tough non-conference games.
Yep.
I don't think they win both of those. I think they'll lose one of them somewhere. You know, those 2 teams they're playing, that's the old Big 12.
Yeah.
And
it's more specifically, it's the old Southwest Conference.
Yeah. So they're familiar with these teams.
Yeah.
And they played them in the non-conference over the years too. SMU's played a lot of the Big 12 schools. In fact, I don't understand why SMU didn't go in the Big 12. Seems like that would have been a better fit for them. But anyway, they got Miami at home. They got to go to Clemson. They got Louisville at home. If they're as good as they were last year, that schedule's doable.
Yeah.
You say 8.5?
8.5, yes.
I'm right on the bubble with them. I've been going under on everybody. I'm going to just. I like the coach. I think that quarterback's pretty good. I'm going to go over, but I don't think they're winning more than 9.
I think when I look at this, I go, okay, East Texas A&M, that's a win. Missouri State, that's a win. So there's 2. Syracuse is not going to be good. There's 3. Stanford is 4. Yeah. At Wake Forest, I don't think they're going to be good. That's 5. Boston College, I think that's 6. California, I think that's 7. So then you got to win 2 out of these 5, okay, to get there. You got to beat Baylor at home. You got to win at TCU. You got to win at Clemson. That's a no for me. So take that out. You've got Miami at home, and then you got Louisville at home. I think they can split those.
I do too.
And I think that's going to get them there. I think they're going 9-3.
If they're as good as they were last year, I think they win 9.
I think you're right. And I think it's the schedule more than anything else.
Yeah.
All right.
And see, they got to go to Clemson. Well, that's good because they're going to beat them anyway.
Yes, I agree.
So go ahead and get beat there and then have one of those swing teams come into your place instead of having to go there.
The key to this the key to the season will be how they play at home. Like, Miami, Louisville, Baylor.
I think that Baylor game's the key.
Can you win 2 out of 3 of those? If you can, and then you take care of business, you're going to get there.
You're in.
So it's more schedule based for me. It's not tough again. I think they'll get there.
I do too.
All right, let's keep going to a team everybody's super duper excited about. Stanford coming up here. I'll have to scroll down very far, I'm sure, to find their win loss or their win totals. What do you think of Stanford?
I think they're a fish, like I said, fish out of water. This conference is just terrible for them.
Yeah.
That hasn't got anything to do with it. But anyway, their non-conference schedule is pathetic.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. I got them at 4.
Yeah. They're at 3.5.
Oh, God, that's an over.
So you would go over.
I think they luck out and win 4 somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I don't like it. I think they're terrible.
I'll go under. I don't think they're any good at all.
They may not be.
Here's a team unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be very good this year either. That is Syracuse. That's where we'll go next. Yeah. That's a whole new team. There's hardly anybody back from last year.
Yeah.
A really good season last year for Syracuse.
Yeah.
What about now?
Talk about a program that's killed in the portal. They lost to everybody.
They lost everybody.
So that tells you what? They don't have portal money. They won 10 games. I bet you could ask 50 college football fans how many games did Syracuse win last year, and most of them would say 6.
Yeah.
5, 7. They won 10.
And the biggest
left.
The biggest loss was not from the portal, though. It's Kyle McCord.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you lose all those guys. It just shows you loyalty means nothing.
Yeah.
A fantastic season at Syracuse, and you all just say, piss on, we're leaving. That's just ridiculous. I just, you would think everybody be on cloud 9. You'd all be together. Hey, we're going to stay, see what we can do next year. No, gotta leave. So for that reason, I hate them. So I am going, what is it? 4.5?
It's 5.5.
Under.
Yeah, I think they're going to be bad.
Their schedule's tough.
It's a tough schedule, and they have all these new players. I think it's a disaster.
Me too.
All right, let's keep going. We're Mr. Happy, both of us here. All right, let's keep going to.
These teams suck.
Let's keep going to Virginia. We'll go quick here. Virginia's next. This is a team every year. It just seems like they're just
weird one. Who'd they get? They got Chandler Morris coming in there. He had a fantastic season.
He did.
At North Texas. I know there's some difference there. He's had some good years.
They'll be able to throw the ball.
That will help them.
Yes, I agree with that.
And I'm sure their total is probably low.
Well, it's 6.5.
That's because they've got some players back.
Yeah, I mean they're getting better.
And they have no Miami, no Clemson, no SMU.
Yep.
their non-conference real quick: Coastal Carolina, William and Mary, Washington State.
Yeah.
You win those 3, you got Stanford at home. That's 4. Can they beat Florida State at home? They could.
Good.
Swing game here at North Carolina State. That's critical. I don't think they're going to beat Louisville at Louisville. You got Wake Forest at home, Virginia Tech at home. You got to go to Duke, got to go to Cal. I could see them winning 7, but I've got them at 6, so I have to go under.
Yeah, I've got them at 6 and 6 as well. The problem is I've got almost all these teams at 6. They're not all of them are going to go 6 and 6.
Well, hell, we haven't even got to the worst one of all, and that's the Big 12.
I know. I've got them at 6. I'd have to go under in this one. All right, yeah. Virginia Tech. I don't know if they're ever coming back. They're at 6.5 as well. What do you think?
Decent quarterback.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's decent.
Yeah.
South Carolina, I think that's the first game. They do have them at home.
They're not beating them.
Probably not. What's theirs? 6.5?
Let's see. They are 6.5. Yes.
Yeah, I got them at 5.5, so I got to go under.
Yeah, I do too. I have to go. I'm going under. They're not all going under, but
I know.
I'm the same way. I have that.
Teams is going to rise.
Yes.
It could be them.
Yeah.
It's possible.
All right, finally to get this one over.
Yeah,
the ACC is so boring to me. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, Wake Forest is next. I don't know what they're going to do year from year. I don't know.
They got a new coach.
Yeah.
Don't have a quarterback.
No.
Coach came from Washington State because he said, I got to get out of that train wreck.
Yeah.
So he leaves Washington State to get into another train wreck.
Yeah.
Non-conference schedule's easy. They could win all 3 of those. What are they, 5, 5.5?
They are 4.5.
Oh, God. 4.5. Why do I have them at 5? It doesn't seem like they're going to win 5.
Yeah,
I got them at 5. I guess I'll go over.
Just to make Kevin mad, I'm going under. Give me the
thing
under.
is, I'm not betting them. There's no way. So I'll just
all right
for now.
Out of the frying pan into the fryer, let's say. Let's go to the Big 12, where the team with the longest odds won the league last year at Arizona State.
This is the most unpredictable. I have no idea on this one. None. I got everybody winning 9.
I've got 2 teams that I really like.
Okay. I got 5 teams that could win 9. And then it drops. I got 1 that could win 8. I got 1 or 2, 6, and then everybody else was 5. It's just, but I don't like any of them that well.
I know. All right. Arizona State, 8.5. They are the defending champs. 8.5.
Got their quarterback back. He was fantastic. They were very close to beating, who was it? Notre Dame, or was it Penn State in the first round?
Texas.
Oh, it was Texas.
And it had them beat. Yep.
Had them beat. So they were damn good.
Yep.
How come I don't like them? It's not that I don't like them. What are they, 9.5?
8.5.
Well, they got Baylor. Their road games are at Baylor, at Utah, at somebody. Can't read it. It's a hard one, though. Iowa State, and at Colorado. Those are the games right there. And they got Texas Tech at home. Those are the games right there that are going to be the difference.
Yeah.
9. You said 8.5?
8.5.
Oh, I'm over.
I kind of want to go under.
I just thought. You think maybe they peaked last year?
Yeah.
Not that good?
Yeah, they lose Scataboom. I think that was a big time.
Yeah, he's their heart and soul.
Yeah, I think they go under. I think they're like 8-4 this year.
Okay.
All right. Let's go next to Arizona. They were a huge disappointment last year. Huge disappointment last year. Can they bounce back this year?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think too highly of them. Well, I don't know what's I'm going to say their under is 5.5.
There are 5.5. Yes.
God, I'm good at this. I need to. I need to be doing this.
Yep. Good line setter.
I got them at 4.
Okay.
Somebody's got to lose some games, Somebody does.
I don't like them at all. They seem soft to me.
Under one hit wonder.
Could it? Were they even a one-hit wonder?
Well, they had a pretty good year that one.
I mean, they beat. I think people got real excited because they beat Oklahoma in that bowl game. It's like, yeah, but
who didn't?
Oklahoma's really not that good of a program.
Their quarterback's pretty good. He didn't have a good year last year. He was that year before. He was something else.
I'll tell you this. So they did play. They played Oklahoma the 1 year we were good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Under Venables, and we were absolutely destroying them and destroying him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we turned the ball over like 27 times and got blown out. But they were, if you watch that game, Oklahoma was killing them.
Yeah. And we didn't have our players.
No, and we weren't even that good. I mean, they were better. Gabriel didn't play, and Jackson Arnold was throwing the ball all over the field on him. And he's horrible.
Yeah.
And he was throwing it all over the field, and then he turned the damn thing over like 6 times. But he didn't have the worst turnover. They fumbled going into the end zone to make it a 3-score game. Mm-hmm. And it got returned all the way back, and then our team just quit because we're poorly coached. But anyway, so let's go to BYU next. Well,
I love them.
Well, their quarterback is gone, and that's a problem.
Oh, he's gone?
You didn't? Do you live under a rock?
When did that happen?
He got kicked out of school.
No, when did that happen?
No, it's been about a month ago, maybe.
Okay, well, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so Retzlaff's gone.
So Retzlaff said a cuss word and got kicked out, or much worse?
The equivalent, yeah. I mean, he got kicked out for something. He wouldn't get kicked out anywhere else.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, let's put it that way. Yeah.
Well, they finally recruited a guy that didn't fit the image of BYU.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not the first time this has happened.
Well, that's going to kill them.
Yeah, I don't think
he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was.
He was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that makes a huge difference. So that drop them down to like 7?
They're at 6.5.
I think they'll figure out how to win 7.
Okay.
They always do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over just because they're BYU.
Yeah, I think they'll find a way to get 7, but I don't think any more.
No, that guy does a good job. He's a good coach.
All right, Baylor Bears next, and I'll just say it, this is the team I'm probably too high on. I just feel like they got everybody back. They're really well coached. They got better towards the end of last year.
They did.
I really think this is going to be a good team this year. Their total is 7.5. I've got to go over. I think they could win the conference.
They've got the tough teams at home, too.
Exactly. The schedule sets up. They've got a quarterback.
That's a tough place to go win when they're good.
I really like Baylor this year.
Yeah, Arizona State, K-State, Utah, all at home.
Yep.
They got to go to TCU, and they got a tough non-conference game at SMU, and they got to play Auburn. That's a hard game. I don't care what you say. Jackson will go in there. He's going to smoke them.
I think they will beat Auburn pretty easily.
I do too. So what's their line? What'd you say?
7.5.
Oh, I'm over, no doubt.
Okay. All right, I'm going over as well.
I don't win the conference, but I'm over.
Kevin's high on him as well. I don't know. I just like this team. It's like, man, in the Big 12, they ought to be pretty darn good.
Should we kick Kevin out for saying that word?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, yeah. Let's see if I know how to ban user, put user in timeout. Let me click that. Oh my God, I did.
Oh,
I don't know how to get him. I'm sorry, Kevin. I don't know how to get you back.
I should never have said that. I was kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute. He's back.
No, he's not.
Rob.
That's Rob. Yeah. Okay.
We should have kicked him out too.
Man. All right. Well, I don't know how to get him out. I'll work on that as we get going.
This is terrible.
All right. All right, let's keep going here. Where are we at? Cincinnati. They're next. I don't know how to get him back.
Can't get over this.
We'll keep working
on. Cincinnati. Have they peaked and they're done?
It feels it to me.
For a while.
Yeah.
They were competitive last year. They weren't good enough. What is it, like 6.5?
Cincinnati 6.5. Yes.
I'm getting every one of these. I swear I haven't looked at them.
Yeah,
I got them right on that thing. I'm going to go under.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go under as well.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess, Rob.
I'm going to go under as well. All right, let's get back.
Yeah.
Let's get through this. All right, you want to talk about Colorado? They're next on the list here.
Well, this is one that I don't see how you can evaluate them. We don't know.
I feel like they're not going to be very good.
Huh?
I don't think they're going to be very good.
I don't think they are either. The quarterback is from Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of flopped a little bit last year. And I don't think that's a good sign. I think they will rally around their coach a little bit. I know if I was a player, I would. Of course, these players don't care nowadays, but I was so impressed with Deion Sanders and his interview, his press conference, with what he has gone through.
Yeah, yeah.
And he could easily have said, I don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the money. He came back to try to send a message to people that you can get through just about anything. And I don't know if you saw him with Michael Irvin. Did you see that?
I did not, no.
Oh, my God. Michael Irvin and him are best buddies. And I'm no fan of either one of them, but I'm kind of a fan of him now. He was talking about, and it's kind of gross, but he was talking about the hardest thing is he has to wear Depends.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have a buddy that just went through that. And that was the hardest thing for him, having to do that because you just have to pee all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he said he talked about it for a long time. And when he was thinking about coming back, he thought, I'm going to have a porta potty on the sidelines.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't make it for a whole game.
I was impressed because a guy like him, you just don't ever imagine him saying stuff like that.
No.
So that was really kind of impressive.
I thought it was.
And I am not a Deion hater, but I'm also not a lover either.
No, I never was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just thought that guy was raw right there. He was saying it like it is. And if you've ever heard any of his teammates or the guys that coached him, they love it.
Yep.
They say he's nothing like his persona, his whatever. It was so impressive to me to just hear him talking from the heart and just being so transparent. I mean, he was just great.
Absolutely. I was really impressed.
Yeah, I was. Because like I say, he's got more money than he'll ever spend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he also made a comment about how he was looking forward to this year because he's not coaching his son.
Yeah.
He said that was tough.
Yeah, he said it was kind of like the weight of the world's off his shoulders in more ways than one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
he said, I'm a lucky man. And
he was very I don't know. It was very good. It was a very good interview in media days. Yeah.
He's humbled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's had all those problems with blood clots.
Yep.
And he thought that's what it was
when
he went in, and then when they told him it was bladder cancer, he just
Mm-hmm.
And I think he had a female doctor, and he said, I can't remember where he was at, what hospital he was. I can't remember. He said it, but I can't remember what it was. And but it was just like, hey, we're going to do whatever we can, get in there. And, but anyway, I was really impressed with him. That was just I don't know. I was shocked the way he was because I had heard about it, and I kind of went on YouTube and they were kind of talking about it. There was a live show talking about. They thought he was going to resign. They thought he was going to resign.
It wouldn't have shocked me. That's for damn sure, because it sounds like he went through a lot.
Yeah. They're weed eating outside the building here.
Okay.
That. He's about done though.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Colorado, what are they?
They are 5.5. I am with you. It's hard to know. It's also this doesn't matter because you're talking about a guy's life or death situation, but it's hard for me to think a guy's going through that and also recruiting and doing all this shit that you got to do now. I think that's gotta hurt the team a little bit. And
I do too. They haven't seen him.
I don't know how that's because it's a 24/7 job. We talk about it. It's a 24/7 job. This guy's just trying to survive.
Right. I think that's going to hurt.
I feel like it's not going to be a very successful season.
I would say he's not going to be as healthy as you need to be, probably.
Yeah.
He's probably going to have to take some time away.
Yep.
He's going to get tired, I would think. He says he's still 12 pounds down as far as weight goes, where he wants to be. He's getting there. He was much better. He made the comment, he didn't want anybody to see him for a long time because he said, I just looked awful. Yeah. And, he said, I didn't want anybody to see me but my kids and his family. And so, because I think Irvin wanted to come and see him, and he told him, no, not yet. Wait till I get a little bit better and you can come and see me. Anyway, he was talking about somebody too. God, I wish I could remember these things. I've had so much on it. My mind. Somebody called him every day that you would never think would do it. You see, call me every single day. Anyway, I'm going to go under.
All right. Well, I have to go under as well. I just don't think they've got enough players. No. And I think when you take out those stars that they had, and listen, his kid, I don't know what happened. I don't know what the kid did. But I thought he was a really good player in college. So I don't know why he fell, and maybe he's an asshole. I don't know, but I thought he did a really good job for him. So I think right there that alone really hurts him. And then you take out Travis Hunter. That's
And he made that comment in the press conference. He said, they asked him kind of what he was going to be, and he goes, I don't know. The two guys we had, we knew we had a chance to win every game.
Yeah, and I think their skill players were the things that got them.
They were good.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. I'm a fan. I hope he does well.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. All right, but I don't think they're going to, unfortunately. We're also a fan of Houston. They're at 6.5 this year, second year under Willie Fritz. Yep. I don't know. I think this team should be better. They got a lot of guys back.
He still doesn't have a quarterback, in my opinion. The guys from A&M.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
Not very good.
No.
I'd give him another year. I think he needs another year. He'll recruit well. He'll get that thing. There'll be a tough out in these games. They'll play hard, and they're going to upset one of those contenders you watch. They'll beat them. If they got them at home.
Yeah.
Texas Tech comes in there. They can beat them. So I'd say, what are they, about 6?
They are 6.5.
I got to go under.
I'm with you. I think they're going to go 6-6. So I got to go under.
I say next year, watch out.
All right, Iowa State Cyclones next here. They got a fun game coming up. They're the opener this year. They're going overseas to take on Kansas State. So Farmageddon in Ireland. That will be interesting for sure. Cyclones, good season last year. Got to the championship game. Did get beat pretty easily there. But what do you think about Iowa State this year?
Is that game a non-conference game? Because they only have 2 non-conference games. So one of these conference teams is a non-conference game.
I don't know the answer to that. Let me look.
So, unless I've overlooked something, I only see Iowa and South Dakota. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong. There's Arkansas State.
I was going to say, I would think it's a conference.
Well, you talk about a key game in the conference to start the season with. This is a huge game.
Mm-hmm.
And why in the hell would two universities in a game like this schedule it in Ireland?
I don't know the answer to that one.
That is the dumbest. I heard Teddy Lehman talking about this.
Yeah.
So stupid. It's an insult to your fans.
Yeah.
You take a game away from your fan base. What for? Why would you do that? I mean, I'm sure they're getting some money, but how much does it cost to go over there?
Yeah.
It ain't. They're not making any money.
Yeah.
To go to Ireland? I don't get it. Anyway, that's the key game. Whoever wins that.
Yeah, it's a big game.
It's huge. And I would hate to have to play a game like that to open the season. A conference game. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Anyway, I like Iowa State a lot. I love their quarterback. I think he's tough. I think he's good. They got BYU and Arizona State at home. The K-State game's in Dublin. What's the other one? At TCU. They don't play Tech. What are they, like 8.5?
They are 7.5.
Over. I'm going over. I love the coach.
I went over as well.
Another tough game's Iowa. Will they win that game?
I hate that game is neutral.
Yeah.
I feel like the winner is going to get such a shot in the arm,
Yeah.
But I think that is just a coin flip. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Situation.
A hell of a game.
It should be a really good game. Yeah.
I mean, if you use like fundamental football,
yeah,
those two teams are as fundamental as they get.
Yeah.
And to have that opening, I just don't get it. But yeah.
I'm going over. I'm with you on that one.
Two key games. That game.
Kansas is next.
Oh gosh.
Big disappointment last year. They got a home stadium now. I think that messed with them last year.
It did.
Towards the end of the season, I was like, they're not that bad. They just had a weird season. 7.5, though. It's a high total.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's Kansas. I can't do it. I got to go under. I like the quarterback. He wasn't real good last year, so I don't know. They had that running back that was good, Devin Neal.
Yep.
The reason why I say he's good, he could run. He ran if he played against Oklahoma every day, and when we were still in the Big 12, he'd have gained 2,000 yards every year.
Yeah.
I do like the way they're coached and everything, and they could break, and they're one of those teams that could get up to 8, maybe or 9 if everything breaks right. But it rarely does for Kansas in football.
Yep. And Rob's right. They lost every game that's 50-50, they lost them.
Yeah.
I think they'll go 7-5, but at 7.5, I have to go under. I don't think they're going over 7.
I think 7-5 is a good season for them.
Yep. All right, Kansas State next. I think a lot of people think this team will win the conference. They're sitting at 8.5. They do have a lot of talent back.
They do.
Quarterback at times is very good and at times is not.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, it's just can they here's what happens to them. Go ahead and slot them in for 8. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Can they keep from losing a couple they shouldn't?
Yep.
That's the key for them because they always do. They just slip up somewhere.
They do.
It's because they're just not ultra talented. They're good, but they're not great. Oh man. How high are you on their quarterback? I think he's okay.
I think he might be a head case a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little strange.
I've seen him play really good, and I have seen him play bad and kind of pout, and I don't know. I really don't know.
They got some tough games. Getting that Iowa State game, and they got to go to Arizona State. I don't know if they can win out in the desert. Probably a night game. 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go over. I'm going to take a shot at them at 9.
I think they'll get to 9 as well. I've got them over. I think they'll get there. Again, it's that Iowa State game is going to swing it so much.
Oh, it is.
We'll just figure out how that goes when that happens and go from there. But I think Iowa State and K-State both are going to go over. So we'll see.
I like them both, so I hope they do.
Oklahoma State next after a disaster of a season. Any interest in them bouncing back this year? I think they got to be better, but how much better is the question?
Well, I don't see they have anything. Do you?
I think we look at it and go, well, it's Gundy, Oklahoma State. Surely they'll bounce back. But
exactly.
When you look at the roster, it's not much. There's not much there. It's not great.
They got just question marks at quarterback.
Yeah.
They don't have that running back they usually have.
No.
They got a new coordinator on offense, which usually doesn't matter. Their schedule, they got to go to Oregon. They're not going to beat Oregon. So that's a loss. They won 3 games last year. I can't believe he's going to have 2 straight. What's the line?
It's 5.5. I think that's high.
Well, the team last year couldn't have won. I don't think they're better. I got to go under, but I might regret it. But I just don't, how can he improve that much?
I think, we talked about Dabo and how he was dated, and he's kind of been changing. I think the one guy that we didn't really talk about because it's Oklahoma State and it like from a national standpoint, they're just not that relevant. I think the new age of football may be, or new age of college sports may be catching up with Gundy. You know how he is. I don't know. Like I think you could be seeing it because he's a good coach. He's a weird guy. He's a good coach. And
yes, he is.
They were horrible.
They were just really, really bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they go under.
I think you have to, because if they had a quarterback coming back, you could see, that's where you got to start.
Well, if they had a quarterback coming back, they wouldn't be coming off a 3-9 season.
That's true. But they just don't have anything. They didn't go get one in the portal. And
no,
they just don't. Their guy, Zane Flores and a TC transfer, House Haney. You ever heard of him? No. So I just think it may be curtain throw, Mike. I don't know.
Might be. It might be time. It might be time.
He may have had enough.
Yeah, he may have. All right, let's go to TCU next. TCU coming in here, a team that's just been very average or below average, actually, since that magical run. So what do you think about TCU in this spot?
Well, there again, everything's going to have to break right. Their schedule's pretty tough. They do have a pretty good quarterback. Hoover's not bad. And they're capable of beating any of these teams.
Yeah.
They're kind of maybe just a notch below these others, but these others are not that far above them either.
Right.
There's no dominant team in this league. What are they, like 7.5?
Let's see. TCU. Gosh, I've been scrolling. I cannot. They're all in the middle here. I know because sometimes I lose track of these middle ones. You can't. Oh, here they are. 6.5.
I think they slop around and win 7.
I went over as well, and I don't really like them.
Man, 7-5. That's about what they are.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think 7-5. Yeah, I think they've got enough talent. I think they've done good enough. Yeah.
All right. They can beat North Carolina that first game. That's on the road. And then they got SMU at home. Those are the 2 biggies for them to get to 7.
They usually lose those games. That's the problem.
That is true.
Except when they have those, magical run, like I said. Yeah. All right. I'm really high on this team. Texas Tech.
Oh, God. I want to be. I kind of want to be, but I never can get high on them for some reason. Oh man, a lot of transfers. Good transfers.
Yeah.
They're buying them.
Yeah.
Let's look at who they got to go on the road. At Utah, at Houston, at Arizona State, at K-State, at West Virginia. Those are the conference games. At home, they only have 4 conference home games. Kansas, BYU, Oklahoma State, Central Florida. What are they at? 9?
They're at 8.5.
I'm over.
I am too.
I'm a solid over.
I know. This is the big NIL school, right? Yeah. This is a team that has everybody back. They weren't bad last year.
No, they weren't.
I'm going over. I like them a lot. I like them and Baylor the most in this conference, so I'm going over.
Okay.
I've got Shoddy here working on getting Kevin back. All right, let's go to the UCF Knights next. UCF gets Scott Frost back. Will it matter? What do you think about the Knights this year?
I hate the Knights. I don't like them at all. I think they're in transition. I think they're going to go through a tough year. I do. I think he'll get them back. He may be able to get them back. But I think they underperformed last year. They don't have a proven quarterback. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be a mess. One of these teams has got to be terrible. One of them has to be. Or 2 of them or 3 of them.
Yeah.
I've got them at the bottom. Not the bottom, but down towards the last 3 or 4.
Yeah, so, I think it's gonna take some time.
I do too. It's just one of those things. He's inherited kind of a mess.
Yeah.
What are they like? 6?
They are 5.5.
God, I got to go under.
All right, I'm going to go under as well. I think it's a take a year.
You're sitting there and you're acting like I was crazy. I thought you were going to disagree with me on that.
No, I said it's going to take time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I think I'm not giving up on him. I think he did a good job there. He kind of understands what you got to do there. Good recruiting base.
Yep.
I think he's just in a bad year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he knows how to do it. It's just
he does. He'll be all right.
Utah next on the list.
Well, see, here's my sleeper team.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is my sleeper team. I just had a lot of shit happen to them last year.
They did.
It all depends on how good is this quarterback. I hope Kevin's back because
he should be back now.
He may never talk to us again.
I know. Well, it's what it is. You know,
we need to explain.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. Anyway, because I was just kidding. Anyway, this kid from New Mexico had a really good year, but it was in the Mountain West. Here's the deal. I rate the Big 12 a little bit above the Mountain West overall, but I think the top team in the Mountain West could definitely win the Big 12. So I don't know how much of a step up that is.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have a lot better players around him.
Yep.
Whittingham's not going to have 2 bad years in a row.
No.
And their talent, they're okay. So the toughest teams in the conference are at Salt Lake City. Tech, Arizona State, K-State. They got Colorado and Cincinnati. That's a hard place to go win if you've got some talent.
I mean, it has been in the past, except for last year. So that's what kind of gives me hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
At BYU, and they're down, they can beat them. That's a toss-up game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Key game. Will they go into Baylor? Can they go into Kansas and beat them? Can they go to West Virginia and win? If they can, non-conference, they got here's a good barometer. Not that they're any good, but they got to go to UCLA to open the season. They win that game. They got Cal Poly, and they got to go to Wyoming.
Yep.
What's the line?
The line for Utah is a favorable one, in my opinion, 7.5.
That's higher than I thought it would be.
I don't know. I thought it would be 8.
Well, I've got them at 8 or 9. So
I do too.
I'm going over. I think this could be a sleeper team.
I'm kind of with you on that one. Yeah. I've got them over 7.5. I think they were overvalued, and I overvalued them last year. I think they're undervalued this year.
I do too. Yeah. This is one of those teams. I can't see them having 2 straight down years.
I can't either.
They've been too consistent.
All right, last one. West Virginia. Rich Rod is back. What do you think?
Yep, he's good. That's his place. I mean, he's been a great coach everywhere he's been, except Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm going to rate them kind of like I did Central Florida.
Okay.
I think it's going to take him a little while. I don't think. They just don't have it. They don't have a quarterback. They got too many question marks. Tough to get in there and get that turned around the first year. What are they, like 5.5?
They're 5.5. Yes.
I'm going to have to go under.
Give me over on West Virginia.
Oh, here we go.
I think Rich Rod does a pretty good job. I know it didn't work at Michigan, but it's worked everywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
He knows how to win there. He has recent success, which I think's always a good sign for those older coaches.
Jacksonville State. Fantastic.
So, give me the over. I think West Virginia is going to surprise. I don't think they're going to be like a competitor for the league, but I think they'll have a winning season.
I'll tell you what, if they go 6 or they might win 7, they're going to upset some of these top teams when they go into Morgantown.
Tell me why they can't do that.
Well, they could.
That's the thing.
If they're good enough, they could. That's another tough place to go play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Oh, I was wanting to do one more. Notre Dame. Let's do Notre Dame real quick. I meant to do it with the ACC because that's kind of what they are. They're all the way up there at 10.5 on the totals here. The schedule sets up pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Are you worried about the schedule? When I said that, you're like, I don't know.
Yes, I am. It's
okay.
It's Notre Dame. Not that I it's not that. It's just everybody gets ready for them.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Northern Illinois beat them last year. Of course,
I do realize
that was the only game they lost.
Yes.
So they got to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Key game right off the bat, Miami.
Yeah.
If they can win that one, then that may get them to 11.
Yeah.
I think they beat A&M in South Bend.
Yes.
And they got Purdue. If Arkansas is any good, that won't be easy, but I think they beat them.
They're not losing that game.
Boise State, I don't think they can go into South Bend and beat them. I don't think they can.
No.
They got NC State. They got USC. They're at Boston College. They have Navy. They have Pittsburgh. The back end of the schedule is easy. Mm-hmm. Those last 5 at Boston College, Navy. Now Navy's going to be pretty good, but they're not. They can't.
Come on.
At Pittsburgh, Syracuse, and at Stanford. That's 5.
I just feel like it sets up well for them. Now, can they?
It's the tough part. The first parts of the season is the tough part.
Yeah, and 10.5 is a lot.
That's hard to do because they could slip up.
Yeah.
If they lose that Miami game, and again, we don't know.
Yeah.
They could. Because the first game of the year, they got a new quarterback. I don't know anything about this guy. CJ Carr. He's not played, has he?
I know.
Well, hell, we don't know.
No, we don't. For sure.
They could go down to Miami the first game of the year. He'd be nervous as shit. And they get beat.
They could lose that game. I agree.
Then, sometimes Notre Dame slips up and loses.
I understand that betting them over is tough, really tough.
It's really tough for me with a new quarterback. I got to go under.
Yeah.
Because 10 is going to be good. I don't care what. 10
and I
good.
think that's a playoff team.
Oh, I do too.
I think 10-2 will make it. No fear of the Miami game is fearful. After that, they should win the rest of them.
They should.
Yeah.
They'll have to slip up, which they could.
Like I just go down, like you mentioned the A&M game. I'm sorry. You have to beat them at home. You have to.
They will if they're a playoff team.
Going to Fayetteville, I'm sorry.
You have to win that game.
If you're good, you have to win. And so then it's like, okay, is like a team like USC going to be better? Could they go into Notre Dame and beat them? I mean, maybe.
Okay, let's say that Notre Dame's undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
And USC's dropped a couple.
You could slip in there and beat them.
They're okay.
Yeah.
And they go up there and they play a great game.
They could. I mean, I'm not saying that's impossible. They could. Boise State, I don't think Boise State will beat them, but I mean, it's not out of the realm.
No. Because here's the deal with a new quarterback.
Yeah.
You have to think they're not going to be just fantastic on offense.
Right.
And when you're not, you can have a bad game offensively and get beat. So I'm with you. I won't be shocked if they go undefeated.
Yeah.
But I can't pick them to do that with a guy we don't even know can play.
Like I said, it's really hard. That 10.5 makes them. You can't bet them. But
it's tough. It's tough to bet anybody at 10.5. So.
Yep.
I like them though, and I think Boise State's probably in the running to be the team from the whatever they call it.
Yeah.
They look like the best again to me coming back. I kind of glanced at the rest of them. I don't see much. I like Memphis kind of, but they'll have to beat Arkansas. I don't know if they can do that or not.
I think if you like Memphis to make the playoff, I think they can beat Arkansas.
Yeah.
I think if they can't, then they're not even close to a playoff team. That's the way I look at that.
I look at that league and I look at the Mountain West for that other team. Another team that sounds good is Navy, but I just don't think Navy can win enough.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll get beat, somewhere, and that'll be it. Yeah.
And they got Notre Dame. So, I mean, that game won't hurt them. If they're 11-1, they'll get in probably.
We saw it last year, though. They won't be able to make it.
No, somebody will be. They got to go to Memphis.
Somebody will beat them. That's like, why did they beat them? You know what I mean? Like that.
It's tough for those academy teams. It really is. It's tough for them to maintain that edge.
Yeah. Like they go to. I just pulled it up. They go to North Texas. They could totally lose there.
Oh,
they go to Memphis. They could lose. Their spots.
Yeah.
So
there's lots of pitfalls on there. So anyway.
Yep. All right.
I don't think national champions coming out of the Big 12.
No, I don't either. Who do you got to win it?
Oh, shit. Literally, this is like handicapping a Saratoga Saturday.
Yeah, that's a tough card.
I don't have a pick here. I don't. I think any one of 6 teams could win it.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It's whoever's going to win that game against the other team. I mean, I could see 2 losses winning this thing. I mean, I think it's wide open.
Yeah.
I don't know. Arizona State, Tech, K-State, Iowa State, Utah, throw TCU and Baylor in there. That's half the league. It's going to be interesting to watch some of these games.
Yep.
It's a good league. And almost every team's got their quarterback back except the bottom feeders. So
yep.
It's going to be it's a fun league to watch. It always has been.
Baylor is my pick to win it. I think I got to go with them. I feel like they got enough back. They got a really good team back. I think they were decent last year, really well coached. So I'm going to take Baylor.
They were playing great at the end of the year. So.
Yep, I'm going to take them.
Well, they can ride that momentum, and he's a good coach.
Yep.
And that's a tough place to play. And yeah, it was a tough league for me to do anything with. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It is.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this one. Well, I'll do it for our preview of the college football teams here. This was I am more confused than ever on those middle teams. That's for sure. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. You mentioned Saratoga Saturday. That is a very, very tough card. We'll have a full betting Bible out. I think everybody's having a little like a struggle with it. I haven't gotten any picks sent yet. They got to be in today. So
yeah, no, I'm going to work on Saturday. I've got 6 or 7 of them done. I think there's like 3 maidens when nobody's even run.
Yeah.
One of them for sure.
Yeah.
But no one's even run.
There's 3 maidens, and then there is a 2-year-old stake, and then those stakes races are tough.
Oh shit!
Too. Yeah, so it's gonna be a tough card, but it's one of the best cards to get the betting Bible for, because I would imagine we're gonna have a lot of differing opinions.
Oh God, yes.
So that's gonna be interesting to see how that shakes out. Like I said, should be out tomorrow at some point. But boy, it's tough. I'm with you. Like, I've got it, pretty much done. I just got to try to make some decisions now on what I want to do. It's a toughie.
That Whitney's tough. Holy cow.
It's great. Yeah, it's a great Whitney. The 4-star Dave is fantastic. Saratoga Derby drew very well. The freaking Adirondack, or I'm sorry, the Saratoga Special. Saratoga Special. Holy cow. What a race that is. Between Obliteration and Ewing. And you also got Dazzle Dioro in there, who's pretty good too. So that's going to be
it's tough.
A battle. It's going to be a great Saturday up at the spa. All right. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
No.
Okay.
Now we do pros next week.
We will do. I think we're gonna skip next week.
Are we? Are you going to Saratoga?
No, I'm going to going to Plattsburgh next week.
Oh, so you're going to do that? Okay.
Yeah. So Wednesday show will be skipping, and then next week we'll do the pros, and then next week we'll have games. So I think that'll work out well. Yeah. So we'll do that, and then we'll see.
We still got to do a top 25. But that we can do that quick.
We probably will do top 25 / first that week of games, only like 5 games. So we'll do that and those games.
That'll work.
On the 20, that'd be the 20th, I believe. Wednesday the 20th. Yeah.
Got it.
And then, like I said, the Wednesday the 13th. I may have my days wrong. I think it's Wednesday the 13th. We'll have the pros. So it should work out really well. But next week, I think we'll have a vacation week for the show.
Okay.
So,
all
right. Yes, you do. You got a mess.
After what you saw yesterday.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, listen, it's
really quick for those of you that might be in. I'm not getting into it much.
Yeah.
After 17 long months, I'm very close to getting my brand new home back.
Yes.
And we got in it yesterday, and it's pretty trashed. So
it's you got a little work to do, but the good news is everything turned out fantastically well for you. So that's the good news.
That's the good news.
Yes,
and the walls are okay. So
everything will be fine.
It's just a mess.
Everything will be fine. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're getting out of here. We will be back in a couple of weeks. Blinkers Off will be here this week and next. So that show won't get canceled. But I'm actually in the air on Wednesday, so I don't think I'll be able to do this show on Wednesday. So, all right, guys. We will see you here in a couple of weeks. Everybody have a good rest of your week, and stay tuned to the channel. Obviously, a lot of racing coverage here the next couple of days. So we'll see you guys we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
This is due to Bet Sports.